Now to vote 2016. In light of the deadly ambush in Baton Rouge, security is the big issue in Cleveland as Republicans get ready to pick their candidate for president.
Law enforcement in Ohio is on high alert. We are bringing you live team coverage of the Republican National Convention with our own Michael Putney and Glenna Milberg. Glenna, let's start with you.
Cheyenne, Carlos, the unofficial count, 5,000 plus law enforcement officers in downtown Cleveland. You see some of them working this checkpoint right behind me. This political convention, like all, it's called a National Special Security Event. They call it NSSE, and that means it comes with all kinds of layers of federal and state and local law enforcement. The violence around the country in these past few weeks, no doubt, for this convention is a game changer.
From Palestine to Mexico, border walls have got to go.
The free speech directed at the Republican convention is underway, and so is likely unprecedented convention security. The Secret Service will control the actual convention space, credentials only here. Local police will control what's called the surrounding event zone, traffic and public access with some restrictions. Meet Cleveland's police chief, whose men and women in uniform are keenly aware of events in Baton Rouge and in Dallas.
Dallas, we did make some tweaks to our plan and added some things tactically, but as far as Baton Rouge, we don't know exactly what happened, so it's hard to, tweak your plans for that.
Layers of security involve federal, state, and local teams of law enforcement taking jurisdiction of the convention arena, airspace, the waters of Lake Erie, transit, even garbage collection. 8-foot metal fencing, and see how it's a double layer. This is enclosing what they call the bubble, and it goes for 1.5 miles around downtown. The city shrank the restricted event zone by half last month after a federal judge agreed with some groups that complained security provisions were too harsh, an imposition on free speech. Groups both for and against the nomination of Donald Trump have applied for parade permits. Others are prepared to rally without them. The law enforcement you're looking at right there in the checkpoint, that is some Secret Service and some Homeland Security. That is a checkpoint for part of the bubble. Law enforcement here will tell you that there are special challenges to them because of Ohio State's open carry law. People who are licensed to carry weapons can carry them right out in the open. They will say that is definitely going to be a challenge. And the police union here, the largest police union, has asked Ohio Governor John Kasich to temporarily suspend open carry for the duration of this convention. No answer there yet. Okay, the convention is about delegates. Delegates are arriving, and so let's take you inside the Quicken Loans Arena, the Q, where my colleague and friend and travel companion, political reporter Michael Putney, is there with that end of the story. Michael.
Glenna, thanks. This is the Q, the Quicken Loans Arena, as they call it, where the convention is going to unfold over the next 4 nights. The overarching goals of this convention are, first, to nominate Donald Trump without much debate or any major disruptions, and then Trump has to give an acceptance speech that unifies a very divided Republican Party. 2 prominent South Florida Republicans who are delegates here say that Trump did a very good thing, got off to a good start toward party unity by picking Mike Pence as his running mate.
He is down the line, a conservative, fiscal conservative, social conservative. He is going to bring unity. He spent some time in Congress and leadership. Now he runs a very successful state government in Indiana. Yeah. It's a great pick. Are you going to hold your nose and vote for Donald Trump, or are you going to do this enthusiastically on Thursday?
No, I'm going to vote for him. I'm not going to hold my nose. I'm very concerned about the safety of this country. I think that this president has let us down. I think Hillary Clinton will let us down if she is the commander-in-chief. I mean, right now,
and
I'm
Donald
worried
Trump will not let us down?
It'll be better. I'm absolutely convinced that he will be better on safety and security issues. Right now, I'm worried for my children, whether they're at school or at Dairy Queen or at the mall, that they're not going to be safe. And I think we are not doing the things in this country to ferret out terrorism. There are people going to these websites who are being radicalized. That's what happened probably in Nice. That's probably what happened in Orlando. We need to be doing much more than we're doing today to stop the terror that's happening inside our country.
George Lemieux and Ed Pizzoli were both very strong Jeb Bush supporters in the primary. Other delegates here were supporters of Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz. But we have to say all 99 delegates to this convention are required by convention rules to vote on the first round and at least through the first 3 rounds for Donald Trump. If he doesn't win on the first round, I think he will. We are live in the queue this evening. Michael Putney, Local 10 News.
The best political team in town and in place for this week's convention.
Absolutely.
Michael and Glenna, thank you. The Republican National Convention begins tomorrow in Cleveland. The Democratic Convention is a week later in Philadelphia. We will have coverage, live coverage of both conventions from Glenna Milberg and Michael Putney over the next 2 weeks.